deck from Laprosaurus, someone who has submitted quite a few decks to us in the past, and they've always been very fun. So let's take a look at it and see what we're working with here. We got Pelt Collector. I do see a counter theme going on. We got the Raptor, which is really fun. Hydra comes into play with counters. The Knight of Autumn can. Sage will proliferate. Loxodon will create counters. So we do have a ton of things that will create counters and 6 things that will proliferate, 2 of which will proliferate multiple times. We have 5 removal spells in Prison Realm, Conclave Tribunal. This deck looks really fun. I think normally when you see decks like this, you see like the Loxodons being the top end, and that's kind of it. So I don't know how I feel about the Nissas. I mean, Nissa's great. I would definitely say we need them in there. I would maybe say not 4, but you know, as long as you're not drawing multiples, it's fine. It's great. I'm just worried that we might end up with too many. The nice thing is, though, is that you're putting counters on the lands, which can be proliferated, so I just don't want to end up with a clogged up hand of like a bunch of Loxodons and Nissas and no way to convoke into the Loxodon. Shouldn't be a problem, though. We don't have any token generators, which is a little bit sad. Like Hydra, you're not going to want to cast super early, so you're really just looking at like Pelt Collector, Prince, Guardian, because you have to remember these things aren't creatures as well. So what is this land? Proliferate. Interesting. I vaguely remember this. Maybe they were too starstruck. I did have like 2 people in the Discord saying that they saw me and weren't brave enough to come say hi or were too shy or something. So you look kind of Selesnya-y. Let's select this land or sleeve. Alright guys, let's do a standard event as always. Give this deck a try. Laprosaurus always gives us really cool deck lists. And this one looks no different. This will probably be our last deck for the night. We're gonna keep streaming, but we probably won't be playing much more Magic for the evening. We did get a little bit of a late start. Today was my Christmas, so it will be nice to take a bit of a break. All right, so Charming Prince, what do we want to do with it is the question. Scry probably. Well, using this to flicker the Raptor would be really cool. Also, we've flickered, he played a red. Does that mean we maybe want to gain life? I think we want to scry. I'm glad we did. We'll get rid of the second Nissa. I'm tempted to toss the Growth Chamber Guardian as well, just to try to find that 4th land. Not the most competitive deck, but it's a little different from the meta, so it's a nice break. Yeah, I mean, I love those kinds of things. Oh, see? This is also a bit different from the meta, so that's cool. Do we like casting Knight of Autumn and putting counters on it? I think I do. Prince Charming won't be able to block the 7 dwarfs when the 7 dwarfs come back in. When the second one comes in, which we know it will. No blocks. Okay. If that's his only pump spell for it, the block would have been good. I hate doing that without more value, but sometimes it can't be helped. Also, I don't think our opponent's playing a real deck, so We have Nissa coming down next turn. We can Nissa and Conclave Tribunal all in the same turn. He's tapped out. This is a fine trade. Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of fine with this. I was going to attack, but none of his stuff should have much in the way of haste. So I think just blowing up his like big payoff card is fine. Even if he manages to play another one, he's not going to get any value out of it. No, I like these decks. Leprosaurus, you always submit really cool decks. Seems a little on the slow side. We don't have the 1 or 2 drops, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Fabled Passage just in case we don't draw an extra land. It means we're probably gonna have to shock ourselves for the Temple Garden, but that's probably better than missing our 3. I mean, I guess we could have tried to play it on 2, but then what if we draw you know, 2-drop blank, no land. Hey, Boofy, welcome. He just, his turn main phase a growth spiral? I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, I'm a little scared about the counter deck for sure. Ah, okay, this is not what I was expecting, for sure. But that is okay. I am kind... Oh, actually, let's just do this. We'll just play this for 2. And fight it. I think that's fine with the proliferates options. I was gonna use the realm, but I don't think we need to. We also have enough land for Nissa next turn, which is great. Big fan. And then we'll probably just start proliferating on our lands and all of our counters. It was really cool. I love the proliferate mechanic in Limited. It was one of my favorites. Always made, you know, math more difficult. More interesting. Combat steps, both attacking and blocking, were always something fun to consider. Okay. This is fine. Not a problem. This will make it so the Hydra can attack, which is also fine. We're proliferating 4 targets, seems busted. Means the Knight of Autumn can also attack safely and not get a good trade. Yeah, that was great. This deck screams for Mau. Yeah, Mau is a little expensive to put out. I agree that he would be very good in the deck. But where would we take something out? Maybe... I don't see the super amazing synergy with the Prince, except for like the flickering of these cards, but that said, target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. What was I saying? One, two, three, four. Okay, they just concede. Fantastic. They don't have to make me think about it. Well, I don't think I was gonna proliferate. It didn't seem worth it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Maui would be great, but I don't want to add too much more to the top end, and I can't think of any of the cards I would want to remove. Maybe like Anissa, because 4 is a lot for these kinds of decks. Because of this, right? You end up with Nissa double locks it on and you don't have the dudes. Do we mull this? Like this, we got lands and a pelt collector. It's tough, right? I feel like we have nothing else to do for a very long time. And as a limited player, I don't mulligan very well in Constructed. It's two very different types of mulliganing. What's important to one format is not important to another. Like, I don't know, this doesn't seem keepable to me. That said, I mean, most of our curve is good. Maybe we can just heart of the cards it. Ugh. Oh, that wasn't the heart of the cards right there. Rip 2-drop feels good. If we can curve into the Loxodon, we'll be doing very well. Ooh. I was gonna say, this might be the PT deck, or the MC deck that was running. I'm pretty sure we win the long game, so we just need to hold off here. Some of them are running the hasty 1-1. We don't want that getting through. That's bad. Shit, I'm barely on 3 mana. This is gross. Shocked himself, huh? Ember Cleave on that puts it to what, 16 damage? So if we double block here, and we're looking for Realm? We are now dead. Unless we can come up with 16 points of defense. Wow, yeah. It's just a little tough. We also knew going in we had a very clunky hand, although it didn't look like it. We did go 1-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. So I guess the clunky hand didn't end up quite so clunky, which is great. But we still got ran over. The deck is very fun. I did like the, you know, the mono white with the Loxodon as well. It wasn't really about what you had. They had the best 4 turns in Standard. That's true. They did. You were not wrong. Eep. I wonder, is this gonna trigger correct? This should trigger before this, right? Should be kind of fun. I think that'll work. So temple is always going to be some sort of like dance deck. Oh no, this is some Orzhov stuff happening. Very, very interesting. Look at that, Boofy, you're way ahead. Alright, untapped land. Untapped land. Let's go. Ooh, bad. Oh yeah. Always part of the plan. Arn, huh? Use an artifact. I guess, I wonder if I could have done that a little differently. I don't think I could have fought this thing. We can't kill this without killing the guy. We could have maybe Conclave Tribunaled. Boofy, thank you! Ooh, gross. Not a fan of that at all. Boofy, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the cheers. So I don't know what my opponent is doing, right? Like this is a very interesting deck. Boofy, thank you for the cheer. Scribe bottom, I like to see that. Casket, got it. Not more scrying. One top, one bottom. I don't think we have much in the way. We have no draw on the deck. Womp womp womp. What is under the glass casket? Enters the belt. Exile target creature. Oh, it grabbed the token, that's right. I was like, why is it not showing me? I was super confused. I don't know that destroying the enchantment's gonna help. I think we're dead. I don't think we're beating Nissa ever. Doom foretold. So what are we, 2-2 now? I hope we're 2-2. Keep playing. This hand seems okay. Tapped. Hey, Power Hour, welcome. So this is gonna be a Fires deck. We don't want to play our Knight of Autumn, and we also don't want to go too deep. As far as creatures go, I actually kind of like just doing this now. Because then he can't kill it with the deal 3 damage. We get, you know, the card back and everything. We need to make sure we hold Knight of Autumn for the Fires, I think. Because they always hear they go Deafening Clarion is what it's called, I think, right? Oh, hello. Almost didn't see you. Yeah, I'll take action. That was pretty spicy, guys, not gonna lie. Pop the Fabled? We could, we don't need to, because we could potentially use it as a future proliferate, and also getting the Growth Chamber Guardian to 6 against a 5-power Planeswalker is not relevant. We can do it in response to him trying to kill it in any way. Also, it could just do more things. So he's playing the Fae. Also, anytime we sack it, it comes into play untapped. Now we have 4 mana. So I really don't see a reason to do it other than to not draw, like, to thin the deck. Ooh, hello. Alright, so we don't want... Yikes. We don't want to cast much else. We're gonna lose our guy anyway, so we might as well get the extra point of damage in here. Because he definitely has to do the thing next turn. For that sweet +1 face damage, we weren't going face though, we killed his Planeswalker that turn. The very next turn we did pop it, which is this turn. You don't get +1 damage if your creature is larger than the Planeswalker. My dog seems really lethargic. Yeah, their best case scenario was play land, play second fires, and then play time wipe, and then we go Nissa into get you to 1. Yikes. Yikes! Alright. Keep 5. I guess we'll get rid of Prince and this. Or maybe the realms keep this. Hey, your girl. Thank you. 13 months of subscribing. I appreciate the support. That's awesome. Thank you. Esa goose. The proliferate elf is gone? Yeah. Huh. Should we kill his thing so he can't ramp? He can still ramp to 4. I don't know if we want to try to hit the proliferate, put the counters on it for the proliferate next turn, or if we want to... That's actually kind of tough. He plays a land, he goes to 4 mana next turn regardless. Yeah, it's tough. I'm worried about Wicked Wolf, but he can Wicked Wolf regardless, and he would be able. I think killing it might have been good, because then, yeah, that's tough. Okay. Eek! Eek. Now our friend has infinite draw. There's no way we're getting, oh my god. So much draw. We're super dead. Alright. We'll take that, I think. Maybe I should play this and tap 3 things, so it would be tapping 2 things instead of 1, actually. That's probably better. It's only 1 extra creature tapped, and one of them has Summoning Sickness anyway. Gotta cack that henge. They'll probably just play another one and then we'll cry like little girls. No! No! Oh. Play sigh. We have 1 more card that will take care of it, and 3 more Knight of Autumns that will take care of it, so 4 cards, I guess? Yeesh, that thing is ginormous. 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could double block. Only gonna get more difficult. Death touchy too, which feels bad. Opens up this guy, but... The prince also, yeah, you're right. The prince indeed would blink the knight. We were talking about that earlier, and we've used that before in a different deck, and it was great. They have 5 foods. A henge, a planeswalker. Jiminy crickets, so good. Probably won't be able to kill us in one turn, so... Hey, Sample, how's it going? I don't think we can ever win. Reed Snake, your doggo is so cute. Nope, you're a little late there, buddy. There's a wicked wolf. You decided the pet channel was a good idea. I'm glad you enjoy it. He can kill 2 things with it and then bring it back, but it'll remove some counters. Not great. Immortal Wicked Wolf, yeah, he'll live forever. Womp womp womp. That's the end of it, guys. We got overpowered. The double henge was pretty busted. Planeswalker couldn't break through. We weren't even flooded. We got overpowered. His cards were just too big for us. So we ended up 3-3. Definitely not the best showing. I think this deck can do much better in a standard event. It feels smooth enough to me. I don't think we would have a big problem hitting max wins from time to time. I don't think it's going to do very well in the ladder. It doesn't seem quite quick enough in the best of one, and it doesn't seem quite powerful enough in best of 3. But that's also why it's not, you know, very good in the meta right now, which the person who submitted knows. But this is a reasonably cheap deck to build, and it is a lot of fun to play. So if you guys like the Proliferate trigger, make sure you guys check it out. I'll post a link down below in the comments. If you leave your opinions and any input you have on the deck, how to change it, how to fix it, if you like it, if you don't like it, put all that down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys! Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed the content, please click the link below to check out our sponsor, Cool Stuff Inc. Without them, none of this content would be possible, and they've actually given us a 5% off code, so check that out. Also, a big thank you to all of you who have signed up for my Patreon. Many of you guys see your names here on this screen, and again, none of this content would be possible without you, so thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.